Power to the Peaceful. Crystal C. Mercer here on this beautiful Wednesday, taking a much needed study break. I am sitting on top of a mountain of work that is all due this week that I need to make a molehill. But my brain can't handle it right now. So I wanted to take an opportunity to reach out to my peaceful friends and deliver a message of hope. At least it was hopeful for me, and so I hope that it will be helpful for you. So, a couple of days ago, I was talking to one of my best friends from college, Christian Davis, and this song, Keep Your Head to the Sky by Earth, Wind, and Fire, had came on 2 days in a row in a moment where I was like really wigging out and kind of losing my mind a little bit. And it was so perfect and it hit me. I'm like, I disagree with people saying that God is mysterious. I've heard this song 2 days in a row, the original version and a cover. And I feel like God and the God in me is telling me that God is obvious and deliberate and direct. Like, here are the signs. Humans are mysterious. We operate in mysterious ways. We can see, know, feel, experience, go through, keep going through, be down, in it, under, through it. And we'll make the same decisions or choices or see I should turn left but go right. Not doing that anymore. I get it, Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm going to keep my head to the sky. And that involves me lifting this veil of darkness and stop resurrecting the foolery in my life. Like, stop allowing people in my life that are toxic, that are not complimentary, that are just a ball of confusion, dust in the wind. Let them go, be peace, and be free. It is not my job to resurrect you into the glory that is Crystal C. Mercer. It's my job to shine and be great and keep going, to get where I'm going. I'm not responsible for anybody else's path. Earth ain't worried about Mars. Earth is on her path. Mars needs to worry about her path. I'm just saying, trying to get my earth on and be on my path, be within the orbit of myself. And sometimes it's difficult because how I am built, and people say that I hide it well, but I feel like, there's a level of transparency that is good to have for your viability as a human, and then there's a level of opaqueness that you need to have for your sanity as a human, and then there's a level of don't really give a shit that you need to have for your level of goddess to be on your purpose. You can't sweat the small stuff. And so I know that, like, sometimes I can be really sad and melodramatic and melancholy and down, but that resilience, that smile, that fire, that positivity, that optimism that lives and breathes in me is what keeps me going. It's not my responsibility to resurrect every lord of darkness in my life and invite them into my space. That's not my path, and that's not my purpose. Moving on this theme of keeping your head to the sky, the elements, EWF, thank you so much, is recognizing how to sift through the sadness. And it's more so real in the month of November than it is in any other month. And I feel like um, this pain that I feel this time every year is just what it is. I'm embracing that that's how I feel, because on the 20th of this month, it will be the 4th anniversary of my father's passing. And I'm just sad about it because I miss him. And it's moments like this where I need advice, or I'm being bombarded with the craziness of the world, that, like, I need that piece of me that's been here. I need that piece of me that loves every single thing about me. I need that piece of me that's going to tell me the truth. And normally that's, what a parent does, but, like, extraordinarily, my father was all of these things for me, and I feel lost Without him, I feel alone. I feel strange. I feel just depleted and exhausted. And I've been running on fumes, trying to make sure that I'm successful in this endeavor with the Clinton School. But like, I also have to take care of myself, my silliness, my diet, my my craziness, my calmness, my pain. So with that, I'm just expressing that paying attention to the signs, knowing yourself, knowing your worth, knowing that you can trust your intuition. Trust that thing inside of you that says, this is not right. Trust that thing inside of you that says, this is spot on. Don't be afraid. Don't walk away from this. Don't mess this up. Trust that thing inside of yourself that says, hey girl, or boy, or whatever you identify with, hey, you can do this for you. You can say no to save you. You can say yes to save you. It is okay to preserve yourself. It is okay to recognize your insanity. It is okay to mend the pieces of the sanity that's left. Keep your head to the sky. Because it's not this oblivious, ambiguous thing, right? It's right in front of you. One last story I gotta tell you. So I get a tap on my door. Now, mind you, grad school, college, anything past living in your mom and daddy house is direct translation for broke ass person. That's where I'm at. Student loans do not cover everything. So I am down to my last, like eating peanut butter, hummus, celery, drinking water until I'm full to survive. Like, I have $25 to my name. Hey, it is what it is. So I'm writing these papers. I get a knock on my door. And it's the thing that I have been dreading, and I feel like a few of us have been there. I've been dreading for the past few days. That light bill was due. I have no money to pay it. So I didn't. I'm like, please, give me to Friday. Because they do not cut lights off on the weekend. Get me to the weekend. Don't have me opening my blinds in the day and sleeping in the dark at night and lighting candles. Let me get through this week with electricity so I don't lose my freaking mind. Tap on the door. It's energy. I knew it. Intuition was like, girl, they coming for you. So catch them before they go hit the switch. So I opened the door, and the guy's been here before, and he was like, Miss Mercer, yes, got a notice here to cut your lights off. I'm like, yes. Not bracing myself, getting ready to accept this. Okay, I don't have cellular service anymore, so I still have the Wi-Fi. Oh, that's gonna be out. So who do I call? What can I do? Where can I walk? It's still light enough. It's still early enough. He said, hey, are you related to a Chris Mercer? I said, well, it's either my father or my brother. Yeah, I went to school with Chris, man. He was sharp. He had that straight hair. Everybody said he looked like a white boy, but I knew he was black, man. He was so clean. Come school clean, leave school clean, go home clean. He never wear no tennis shoes. So he went on this trip down memory lane of going to school with my big brother, Chris. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, I knew you were pretty, and seeing your people. I just didn't, ain't that many Mercers. And I was like, yeah, we're all beautiful. And I love my brother very much. So this ended up being a shut-off notice, turn trip back down memory lane, turn conversation about how sharp my brother was back in the 70s. And it was a beautiful thing. So he said, hey, Miss Mercer, take care of this before Friday for me. So I'm going to be on my hustle. I'm like, I can do that. But here I am. I have the rest of the day to finish my assignments with a bit of peace that somebody saw that light in me through my last name, through my smile, through my kind disposition, that even when it's bad, the good thing about trouble is that it don't last always. And I'm so thankful that Earth, Wind, and Fire came to me this weekend and said, hey girl, keep your head to the sky. So I'm encouraging you, whatever it is you're going through, do not let the darkness penetrate your light. Do not let vampires suck your soul. Do not resurrect anybody or any situation that is not serving you. You have to take care of you. You have to tell people no when it ain't working. You have to tell people yes when it's something that will benefit you. You have to take that chance to say, you know what? I know what I'm doing, and I'm going to follow my heart because it's the only compass I'll ever need. I recommend that you do this. I encourage that you do this because it's so important that we take care of ourselves and we love ourselves, and not in spite of anybody else, just because of the goodness that you can feel when that happens. So I think I've spent enough time with you. I hope so. I only had a little bit to spare because when I tell you everything is due tomorrow, it's due tomorrow, okay? So I'm going to take this opportunity to turn Erica back up. It's been Missy, it's been Solange, it's been Erica, it's been Maxwell, it's been Sting. I've been all over the place, but I need music to get me through this life. It was Fela yesterday. Maybe I'll bring Fela back. Uncle Fela, Papa Cootie, yes. Either way, somebody on this musical journey is going to get me through these papers and see me to this midnight deadline. And everything else is going to fall into place because I believe, hey, it's pretty obvious I'm going to make it. I've been through worse, and I'm still here. What more could a girl ask for? So you take care of yourself and love yourself. And I'm going to tell you a secret. I love you too. Until next time, my peaceful friends. Adieu.